Good evening, everyone. It is nice to be back here again. I have been getting a lot of requests and people have been asking me to talk about the reality of what's happening here on this beautiful world that we are on. Mother Earth is alive and well, but she's pissed off. You know how your mama get when her children act foolish. I come here tonight to have some fun, to talk about things, something that will wake you all up to a fact of reality. Because I'm going to do this in stages. I'm going to take my time and lay it down where you and everyone else can truly understand what I am saying. See, one point that really makes me mad because I don't have a chance to talk to my brothers, and I want to talk to my brothers about quantum theory. That is something that I love to talk about. Quantum fusing. You understand? This is about something about waking our people up to the truth that we are not afraid when the lights go off. You know why we're not afraid when the lights go off? Because we are going to do it in such a way that when the power companies finally power down and the switches go off, you'll be all ready for 0 point. Do you understand what I'm saying, my brothers and sisters? Now, what I spoke to you about this morning, it's a truth, it's a fact. But it's all about your reality and how you as a person think and be about your reality. It's not about me sitting here giving you no positive overboost. Me give you the positivity, the understanding of who you are. I shouldn't have to do that. You already have it. These are the things, my brothers and sisters, that you have to see and to understand. Now, but let me go right here to this point. Now, I'm going to take you, brothers and sons and sisters, to remember Roswell, when the first saucer crashed. It didn't crash, they shot the motherfucker down. Now, you have heard this story many times about Roswell. And then the next book was the day after Roswell. Now, these are 2 points that I want you to hold on because I don't have long and I'm going to try to break this story down for you as fast as I can. Now, also, we have that a lot of people might not remember. If you're not old enough, then you need to get in to do some research. Now, I said Roswell, the day after Roswell. Now I'm going to the Nixon, the Watergate. Remember, Nixon, the president, we had a thing called Watergate. Then in Reagan's time, we had the Iran-Contra hearings. Do you feel me, brothers and sisters? Now, I'm bringing up these points for you to understand how deep does a rabbit hole go. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters? Now, during this time frame that I have just mentioned these areas, now let's go back to Reagan, the Iran-Contra hearings. In reality, the Iran-Contra hearings was about the same time about the secret drug war, this fake drug war. There was no such thing as a drug war when the United States brought drugs into the black populations and supplied it by the tonnage. Do you understand what I'm saying? And earlier, back in the 1930s and 1935s to the 40s, the 45s, they was also shipping heroin into the black community. This is when you heard of the beginning of the black exploitation time. Am I correct? And if you're not down with the brother, do true Rick Ross, Highway Ricky. Now, he was a player in the game, but the government was his supplier. Now, ain't that some shit? Now, there's areas in which brothers now will be released from prison because of being allegedly criminals when the government was the criminal that gave them the drugs. Now, ain't this some shit? Now, you're going to be, on one hand, a gangster that sells the drugs, and then you turn around and bust the motherfucker that you sold the drugs to. Now, that is a fucking setup. And the government all know that, but I didn't come here for all that. I come here to remain on topic. Now, we have Roswell, we have the day after, we have the Ron Hendricks, and we had Watergate when Nixon was God covering up some shit about drug money. Now, as I mentioned those 2 points of black exploitation, do you understand what happened when they dropped the drugs into the black community? They made billions. Do you see any brothers that has any AFGAF carry? Do you see any brothers with any B-Tech 12-9 Hercules transport planes? You understand? You're talking about supplying a culture with drugs. They made drugs our underground economics, black economics. Let's be motherfucking real. Make billions, trillions. Now, where am I going with all this? You all know the motherfucking stories. I don't have to get down to all the goddamn undercut details. You know the story of what happened across this motherfucking nation. All that money. Where did you think that money went? My brothers and sisters, where did you think that money went? Now, one day, I was doing some business, and a partner of mine said, yeah, we had got ourselves another black project. And it was weird to me that all these motherfucking redneck peckerwoods always cringed when they got these black projects. Now, in the Army, they have black projects, white projects. Now, white projects is where you have to go before all the Congress and senators and all them uppity crust us motherfuckers, and you have to explain yourself and what's going on, how it's going on, and making a long story motherfucking short. But then you have black projects. And I laughed. I said, what the fuck? What is this thing about you in this black project? He said, where the money come from, Barry? So you mean to tell me? And he was a friend of mine. He was a major. And he said, you mean to tell me in all this time you don't know what the fuck that truly mean, where the money, he said, black projects mean where the money comes from. Where the money comes from? Yeah. He said, where the money comes from? Your people. My people. He said, "Bet all them goddamn drugs, all that money. Where the fuck you think it was getting?" Hello. Now, when I go back to Roswell, the day after Roswell, and if you know any motherfucking thing about Army military tech, and when they mention the word Black Project, they say it all the motherfucking time, Black Project. Guess what, black people? Guess what you actually own? Because all the money that was made off of us was spent to build Area 51. Now imagine, because when they needed money to back research, they need money to do all the things that they had to do to get the information and the technology that they have. They are absolutely almost 100 years ahead of us in technology and no knowledge. And you have all the people who were using drugs, selling drugs, buying drugs in the black community. Until this day, they still get that black money, what they call to fund black projects. Because you notice everything in techno world is black project. When they say the word black project, they are actually telling you where the money is. And when you get a black project operation, the money is endless. Do you understand what I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters? This is something you see it and hear it every day, but do you understand what the shit that this come from? They take the drug money out of the black community and been using it for over since the beginning of the 30s till now to fund their black projects, from the Aurora to Curiosity, Area 51, every motherfucking black bird that's out there that's flying, stealth technology. It has all been paid for by you. This is just one thing that you, my brothers and sisters, need to understand what's truly going on out here. And before the night's over, that I will be making another video because I want to talk to my brothers and sisters something about a real deep subject. Because I know we're going to cross that border and that line, and we're going to break through that line of motherfucking fear. Because that's the one thing we need to know and talk about. And I will go more through that. But the whole point is, they used the black people. They brought in the drugs. They brought it all in. And they segregated brothers and sisters in prisons and jails right now. And they know that that shit was illegal. And we have to change that shit. We have to get those brothers out because we all know the information and they didn't even know the information. And it is not about riding and going the fuck off. It's about doing this shit with a level head and to understand what is truly going on. And like I say, I will go in more detail later.